Hi friends, welcome to Ansel. Today is the 39th episode in the space series. So in the last episode of the space series, we discussed about the rockets sent by ISRO. I think last only. I'm getting a bit confused sometimes. So we discussed about the rockets sent by ISRO. I mean the satellites sent by ISRO. So today we're going to discuss about important missions sent by ISRO. Yes, there were many important missions. It would take a long time to cover them very detailedly. Yes, so that's why I'm going to explain them a bit detailedly presently. So first, ISRO has carried out 116 spacecraft missions. I think sometimes in this video I will say machines. Next 86 launch missions and planned several missions including the Aditya mission, the Gaganyaan mission and the MOM 2 missions. And so there are many more planned missions planned by ISRO. So now let's first start with the completed missions. So first mission is the Chandrayaan 1. So it was sent in 22nd October 2008. Yes, many years ago, more than 10 years. Yes. So it was a successful mission sent to the moon. So this mission included a lunar orbiter and an impactor. Yes. So this was a successful mission. Yes. So next is Chandrayaan 2, which was the successor of Chandrayaan 1. It was launched after 10 years later. Yes. So it was launched on 22nd July 2019. So it was not a complete success. It was like a fail. So it consists of an orbiter, lander and rover. So the lander crashed on the moon's surface. It got a hard landing instead of a normal soft landing. Yes. While the Spectre was completely fine. Only that was the mistake made by the ISRO team. Yes. So next is the Mars Orbiter mission or the Mangalyaan mission. Yes. So it was sent in 5th November 2013. So it was India's first interplanetary mission. And because of this, India became the fourth space agency to reach Mars. After, of course, there would be NASA and two more. Yes. So it was India's first interplanetary mission. First one to send to Mars by India. Yes. So because of this, it made India the first Asian nation to reach Mars orbit and the first nation in the world ever to do so in its first attempt. Yes, for the first attempt only. And also it was a success. So next is AstroSat. Okay, so it was launched on 28th September 2015. So it is the India's first dedicated astronomy mission. Yes. So this was India's first telescope satellite. So it will observe everything in the space. Yes. It was India's first. So these were the main completed missions. There could be any others. So next are planned missions, which are not completed yet, but ISRO is planning about them. How we can launch this, what we should do. So first is Aditya L1. So Aditya means like a sun related name and L1 means because it would be in the Lagrange point L1. We discussed about Lagrange points in the video about orbits. Yes. So it would be expected to launch on February 2023. So it is a solar observation satellite. That means it observes the sun. So it is the first Indian observatory in class mission to study the solar corona or the sun's corona, which is, if you don't know, a layer of the sun. Yes, which we can see. Okay. So next is the X-ray polarimeter satellite. So it is expected to be sent on 2023. Yes. So it is also another space observatory satellite, just like AstroSat. So it will study polarization of cosmic X-rays. That means it can see in different spectrums, not just the normal visible light spectrums. So this is the first one of India's that could see in any other spectrums. Yes, not any other. Yes. So next, the third one is Chandrayaan 3. So it could be sent or is expected to be sent on July 2023. Yes. So it has a lunar lander and rover. So ISRO planned it to be just like Chandrayaan 2 without the orbiter, because there's already an orbiter, that is Chandrayaan 1. Yes. Chandrayaan 2's orbiter, which is still there. So it only has a lunar lander and rover. So the mission is a repeat of Chandrayaan 2. Both are the same, but without the orbiter. It is the main part. So this time ISRO's team will attempt to do a soft landing instead of a hard landing, which happened to Chandrayaan 2. Yes. So next is Gaganyaan. So it is planned to be launched on 2024. So it is a crewed spacecraft. That means it is the first Indian spacecraft to have a crew, that can have crew. So it is the first crewed Gaganyaan mission. So if it is successful, India would become the fourth country to independently send humans into space after the United States, next the Soviet Union, and finally China. For some reason in space, India is always in the fourth place. Yes. Okay. So Gaganyaan is split into three main parts. The first two are just for testing and experimenting, while the last one, which is Gaganyaan 3, will have all people inside it. So Gaganyaan can fit 3 people in maximum. Yes. So, but it is still not sent yet now. Remember that. So next is 5th place is Shukrayaan 1. Yes. So it could be sent on December 2024. There's still a lot of time for that. Yes. So it is on an orbiter that orbits Venus. Yes. India is aiming for another planet, that is Venus. So it is sent to study the atmosphere of the planet Venus. Yes. So next is Mangalyaan 2. So it would be sent on 2024, or is expected to, and it is just like Mangalyaan 1, it is also a Mars orbiter which orbits Mars. Yes. And finally is AstroSat 2, whose date is still not clarified yet or planned yet. So up to now, we know it is a space telescope like its predecessors, AstroSat. Yes, so this is what today about the important ISRO missions of ISRO. Bye.